Have you ever experienced a moment when, just as you were poised for greatness, something within you quietly shattered? Have you ever questioned why, in times when you needed to be unstoppable, you felt your most vulnerable? This isn't mere happenstance. It's not due to a lack of preparation or a weakness. There's a darker, deeper force lurking in the recesses of your mind, an unseen presence that whispers to you at the cusp of every significant moment, a presence even Nietzsche only glimpsed, and which you've yet to confront fully. It's there within you, unseen, unheard, but influencing your every move, undermining your potential. Here's the harsh truth. No amount of preparation, belief in your talent, or repeated motivational rituals can save you if you fail to recognize this secret. You will falter at crucial moments, repeating the same patterns of failure, never confronting the real adversary because it isn't external pressure you're up against. The real challenge is your own inability to shoulder the weight of your own existence. Nietzsche's concept of eternal recurrence wasn't just philosophical musing, it was a dire caution, a test. Could you endure living your life repeatedly with all its fears, failures, and retreats? Or would you be overwhelmed by your own fears repeated endlessly? The pressure isn't the actual issue. The true battle is with your own reflection. This is the war you haven't been trained to fight, the battle that destroys you quietly while you maintain the facade of control. Each time the world's eyes are on you and you feel suffocated, it's not the external gaze that overwhelms you. It's the weight of your own judgment, your refusal to confront the abyss. Nietzsche wasn't there to offer comfort or excuses. He recognized that true strength comes from enduring the inner fire without any promise of deliverance. Pay attention now. Everything you fear losing under pressure is illusory. Everything you dread being taken from you upon failure holds no true value. The real tragedy is not owning yourself when you need it most. This hidden truth has devoured countless brilliant minds. It's the venom that has stifled geniuses, brought down legends, and snuffed out fires that could have illuminated the world. What distinguishes those who excel under pressure from those who collapse? It's not skill, fortune, or even talent. It's something harsher, more daunting, something most are afraid to confront. And today, you will face it. Not because you feel ready, but because you must if you wish to escape the invisible prison you've been confined to till now. The key to peak performance under pressure isn't fleeing from fear, numbing the nervousness, or hiding behind a mask of confidence. The true secret, one Nietzsche grasped profoundly, is to learn to dance at the brink of your own unraveling, to willingly walk towards potential ruin, to see anxiety as a constant companion on this uncertain journey. This path isn't for everyone. It's for those ready to lose their image, their ego, their need for approval. Because only when you have nothing left to defend, only when you can rise from any fall, can you perform at your utmost, can you truly be free. Today, you'll understand your past failures and how to prevent them in the future. Today, you face the enemy, and you'll see it has always been you. Today, you decide whether you stay bound by fear or break free from the cycle, crippling your true potential. This won't be easy, comfortable, or quick, but it will be genuine. In a world filled with fake smiles and superficial success, reality is the ultimate luxury. Brace yourself, for what you're about to learn is no mere self-help gimmick. It's a profound, harsh truth that can radically alter your approach to life's challenges. The abyss has always been waiting, and Nietzsche, from the shadows, smiles, knowing only those who dare to stare into it gain the strength to transcend their limitations. Are you prepared? It doesn't matter. The time is now. No one taught you how to stand firm when the ground quakes. No one prepared you to harness the pain, doubt, and tension you feel under extreme pressure, not as foes to vanquish, but as signs you're right where you need to be. Everyone preached strength, selling you the false image of an unbreakable hero. But they didn't tell you the truth, that even the greatest feel their resolve waver before making a leap. True bravery isn't the absence of fear, but advancing despite every instinct telling you to retreat. Nietzsche knew that real life demands enduring tensions that would crush the ordinary. He didn't advocate for suppressing pain, but for transforming it, turning the anguish right before a critical decision into your most potent fuel. Using pressure as a catalyst, not a tormentor. It's not about resisting, it's about harnessing it, merging with it until you can't distinguish between your pain and your power. Most falter under pressure because they believe comfort is necessary for success. They wait for fear to subside, for anxiety to fade, for uncertainty to clear. But those moments never arrive, and so they stall, withdraw, fail. The harsh truth is, you won't feel safe, prepared, or assured, and that's okay. Greatness comes from acting despite a constricted heart. A mind teetering on collapse, trembling hands that refuse to yield. To excel under pressure, understand that your brain isn't built for it. Evolutionarily, extreme pressure signaled deadly peril. Our ancestors had to fight or flee, but while the world has evolved, our biological responses haven't. High-stakes challenges trigger a primal reaction as if you're facing obliteration. This hormonal surge, rapid heartbeat, and clouded thinking aren't malfunctions. They're remnants of survival mechanisms. If you wish to perform under pressure, don't fight your nature, transcend it. Embrace that fear, accept the excuses your mind conjures, feel every urge to quit, but proceed anyway. This is the moment of truth, not a retreat towards safety, but an advance towards the battleground, into the flames, towards the ordeal. Here lies the secret Nietzsche understood but few grasp. Supreme performance doesn't come from flawless self-control. It arises from surrender, from immersing yourself in the moment without reservation, from losing yourself in the act, dissolving your identity, fears, expectations into pure, unthinking action. The Japanese term this state mushin, or the mind without mind, where self-consciousness fades and pure presence takes over. Your blocks under pressure stem from self-focus, from worrying about failure, about others' opinions, about not being enough. Each of these doubts is a self-erected obstacle, each introspection a betrayal of your potential. The true warrior under pressure isn't the one reciting affirmations, but the one who forgets themselves in the heat of action, who fuses completely with the moment until there's no one left to experience fear or failure. When Nietzsche spoke of the will to power, he wasn't just referring to ambition or control over others. He described the formidable force that emerges when you cease resisting life, when you embrace every pulse of fear, every twinge of doubt as integral parts of your being, when you stop fighting the inevitable and instead ride it like lightning. This is the essence of genuine performance under pressure. You don't conquer the storm, you become it. Listen closely, for this is the lesson never imparted. There's no perfect state of readiness. Don't wait to feel confident, calm, in control. These conditions are illusions under genuine pressure. If you rely on them, you're dependent on luck or circumstances. True mastery involves acting at your peak when everything inside you is in turmoil, when your breath is uneven, your thoughts scattered, your body on the brink of collapse. Right there in that chaos lies the distinction between those who make a lasting impact and those who fade into obscurity.